Hello YouTube, this is the one and only General Issue Nerd Commander bringing you a review of the Ninja Combat Cruiser with Night Fox. Look at the packaging here, so very nice. You see the Rock swinging a sword there, because quite frankly, any terrorist seeing a large man wielding a sword would drop their AK-47 immediately and just run away. Run for the hills, so to speak. This was sort of an impulse buy for me because I had never seen this before in stores, and I was unable to get the Pursuit of Cobra version of this, so I decided to grab this one. Examining the box, I said to myself, boy, this sure does look awesome. I can't wait to open it up. And you know what, guys? It's not worth opening up. It's not worth buying. Now, before we get into the review itself, you'll notice that two of the missiles are missing, because in a previous review when I was trying to do of this, I shut them off, and now they're missing. So, let me begin with the redeeming quality of this vehicle, and that is that, besides it has a pretty decent missile launching system. You slide it right here, boom, boom, pretty cool. But if you do it, you're gonna lose the missiles anyway. But right down here, this is an old school Joe piece, and I really like that because the one that I have from a previous vehicle, which name I cannot remember, is broken. Anywho, forget all that crap. That's about it that I like on this. I will give you a warning now. I'm guessing that the reason why this vehicle is not very prominent on YouTube is because it sucks incredibly bad. At my Target, this was $31.99. For that price alone, I thought it had to be just as good as the Pursuit of Cobra version, and it is just god-awful. Let's begin with a few of the problems I have with it. The color scheme alone, along with the very orange missiles, remind me a lot of the Street Fighter series that was released in the, I believe, early 90s? Mid-90s, I should probably say, for the G.I. Joe line. Going into that, this coloring right here, I'm not too sure how well it's going to show up on video, but it's not bright exactly, but it's definitely not a military kind of color for me, so I really don't like that. Another huge issue I have with it is that there are many, many pegs for different weapons that could go on this, all of which are not included. I was very disappointed in that. I mean, there's so many different areas of where you could put something or switch something out, and you don't get anything. You get the rocket turret, and that's it. Oh, and the antenna. Nice. Yeah. Anyway, and another huge problem I've had with this vehicle is that, let's say you have a small child that likes to, play with your G.I. Joes. They're going like this on the floor. Boom. This comes off incredibly easily. Now, is that because the design is that you could just take this off and place your figures inside of it? I don't know. I don't give a shit. Because quite frankly, if I buy something I want to put together, I don't want it to just come off that easily. Okay? So I was very, very upset with that. This part right here that just lines in with these two little pegs right here, it doesn't stick. It doesn't stick at all to the vehicle itself. And I'm sorry, but quite frankly, for the price, like I already stated, that I paid for this, I could have gotten one of those knockoff vehicles for way, way less, and it would have been a solid plastic, and I wouldn't have to worry about that. Another problem I have with it is that I try to put the stickers on. I usually try to go very minimal with stickers with vehicles, because you only need just a little bit. You don't need to completely go all out and put them all on. Unfortunately, with this one, I tried putting as many stickers on as I could because I tried polishing a turd, and unfortunately, you can polish a turd all you want, it's still a piece of shit. So, one big gripe I have with the stickers is that if you read right here on one of the stickers that's on here, excuse me, warning, turret use is prohibited without proper training. Who gives a fuck? Are you kidding me? Why is that on here? It should only say one thing. It should say, hey, moron, don't stand by this thing, period, because it's going to blow you apart. That's it. There is another sticker that sort of says it, but... Oh, yeah, right here. Caution. Stay out of turret's path. That's all I need. I don't need something as a gigantic sticker saying, "Oh, don't you be shooting that thing now. Don't you be shooting that thing off there, because, you know, you might blow your head off or something there, guy." So let's get to the inside of it. Oh, well, before we get to the inside, it does come with these little doors. Exit, stage left. Exit, stage right. Rock, you made a really bad toy. No, anyway, the doors, you have to put them on yourself. They're really not that bad. I mean, they look sort of nice, but still, it's just very, very flimsy, cheap plastic. Okay. Now, if the entire top of this thing is supposed to come off to fit your figures, I guess that's okay. I did not take the time to find any other G.I. Joes to try and put in this thing because, quite frankly, I've been so disappointed with it, I've just kind of kept it in the corner and not thought about it. But, inside of it looks like a shell. It looks like everything that was supposed to be in here was just scraped out. You throw a couple stickers in. The wheel, the steering wheel, I should say, and that's it. So maybe there's an awful lot that's supposed to be going in here. I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't even look all that great to begin with. It still looks like a knockoff. The figure itself that comes with it, which is sort of kind of the reason I hate to admit this on camera. Sort of kind of the reason why I wanted to get this was because the figure looks so cool. He comes with a nice little machine gun that I can't get out of here. He comes with a nice little gun. It actually does look fairly decent. Same one that came with Lifeline. And the figure can hold it pretty nicely. Firefox, I believe was his name. I already threw the package on the ground, so I don't know. Night Fox. Nocturnal Foxio. I don't know. Anyway, so he could technically hold it pretty well. But never mind lack of articulation. Lack of detail. That's what bugs me about this. The vest is painted, or at least the vest is a completely different color and then has like a slight paint change right here. But other than the fact that it looks like a Cobra, it's so dark. I mean, you really can't tell what the hell it's supposed to be. It looks like it should have been a Cobra, but you know, whatever. I can deal with the lack of articulation when it comes to a figure that's supposed to go with a vehicle. I can't deal with a figure that just looks like they just didn't care. Like, it just didn't matter to them. Throw a colored vest on a fully black figure. Don't add any detail to it. Unlike the Cobra Commander that comes with the HISS tank, which at least does have a little bit of color to it. No articulation, but a little bit of color. So, throwing him away, the very last thing that we're going to talk about here is the suspension. It does come with a suspension feature right here in the wheels. So you can sort of go like this and sort of go like that. Doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really matter if it can go like that. So, anywho, do not buy this vehicle. Unless you find it on clearance for like $5 and already plan to do some kind of, custom with it, don't buy this at all. It would be very easy to do a custom though because it comes apart so easily. I mean, you could really simply just remove all the other stuff here and paint over it. You can make it into a custom Cobra Stinger or do a nice tan paint job on it. But anywho, the point of the matter is this sucks and do not buy it. Period. I would actually almost recommend the half-price Firefly with the motorcycle that I bought over this. So, and that's saying an awful lot because I thought previously that was the worst Joe purchase I ever made. This right now is the worst Joe purchase I've ever made. It feels like a knockoff, and the price will sting you in the ass. So, this has been the one and only G.I. Nerd Commander. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I have to go though. I have to go because I have to go clear out the closet upstairs because my mother-in-law is coming over and she needs a place to hang upside down and sleep. So, I gotta go, but I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and yes, I hope you guys, everybody else is finding all the new G.I. Joes except me. I found this. So, I'm a little disappointed right now, but that's okay. There's always tomorrow. You never know.